It's a shit because this is the nice over, aren't it? So they had a big percentage. Yeah, you know.
Three first downs before this drive started. They have 3 on this drive. So again.
First, a great read. As far as a collapse on the edge there by Josh Allen, but you love it. 41 collapses down, blows up the back. Now he's a ball carrier. How about this at the end of the run? Bang! Lowers his shoulder on Rayshon Jenkins and runs through it.
Hey, check it. Okay, I
5 carries, 39 yards.
go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got scholars. Go out and show.
I was like, dude.
You ain't made it till they put it on top of you.
Who is this?
They talking about him. He was like a ghost meeting.
That's why you think he running shit over?
He was with the Cardinals for a while. Yeah. He can't throw the ball. Why do you think he ran the ball 4 times already? He's basically like, I don't want to say Taysom Hill, but he's basically like a shit.
That's what I got from
Brooklyn.
Taysom Hill been playing like ass, haven't he?
No, but like, he'll come in, provide his parts, you know what I mean? Like, he's not really like a quarterback because he can't put it in those spots like that.
Because that ugly ass throw right
There's
there.
an ugly ass throw. Like, exactly what I said.
I was scared because I was scared. Like, I'm scared of whipping things. Because I got it's actually like just taking it out of my face. What I did was just like, I got the board and like, using them on like that. I took it to the table and like, kind of said, more and more. It was nice. I kept it going. He was just scared. Like, he shouldn't really come to me. I don't know if he was cold. Like, my dad was like looking at that and said, like,
Good.
Yeah, I need to play.
If you want, bro, you can make a party later.
A lot of people are saying that they had
And I'll go on the party with you. And we'll go somewhere. We'll go in your office. We'll go to game 1-on-1 or something. And we'll really sit down and break your office down. And we'll get you a better office. I want you to win. I want you to get lead because they're fun. Huh? Bro, it's fun. It sucks, bro. I wasn't always good. Like I said, I used to know huddle. That used to be my office. And then I used to go to a 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 fucking running back. And I would put every play in the playbook with those. And I would literally just know. I would just audible. I would call a play and I would just audible to what I think is best. Audible. And maybe it was just like really a power run scheme. Like, I've had all kinds of shit, but you have to constantly switch it up. Because these motherfuckers are so high powered, you have to be high powered. Because of the bro. Like, even if you're too aggressive sometimes, if they're more aggressive, they're gonna kill you. But the defense has to be spot on and keep you in the game, bro.
Literally, I have the bullets and stuff.
Like, literally, what do you practice, but just be more aggressive, bro. Like I said, even being more aggressive sometimes sucks, bro. But you still gotta keep going, bro. I'll throw 7 picks in a game, bro. Be in that bitch, bro. Fuck. Try it, but the defense gonna do what it do. I make sure that defense is over there locking. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's 3-17. You don't do no adjustments, bro. You push triangle. It says if you want to cover overneath, outside, inside, underneath are the sticks. Like, you push over the top, bro. You're not giving up that 3-17. You ran the cover 6, the fucking DB. Now that it's over the top, is gonna ride that. Now when he rides that, and how do you go for picks? Do you go from circle and then try to go way over him for triangle? Hell no. It's a roll. It's one motion. It's a roll. Same time. Don't try to go circle to triangle, bro. It's a roll. It's a motion. Go to get that. What the fuck are you tapping?
Because he don't fucking do it.
Bro.
Because when it's in the air.
Bro, quit bullshit. As soon as that ball reset that quarterback's head, you need to be located where that.
In the air, it's not a roll at that point.
It is a roll at that point, bro. When the DB's breaking on it, you need to see which way he's breaking. You need to click on the user with that circle, and at the same time be holding triangle and still running that angle, bro, and go and get that ball. It is a roll every time, bro. Unless you're using, like you said, unless you're using the time roll, then it's easy. I'm rolling around basically holding triangle right now. As soon as that ball goes there, I'm holding triangle. Like, bro, it's not like, bro, you just gotta just stay on top of shit on defense. Like, I noticed that, bro. I'm like, is this nigga literally pushing circle and trying to push triangle to get the pick? Like, hell no. Bro, you'll never get a pick like that. Nigga, you ain't not that fast.
Be in the right position.
But that's what I'm saying. But now you see why you're not making the pick. Nigga, that is a one motion, nigga. That is not a. You ever seen Mr. Deeds? Yeah. You gotta play that bitch like crazy eyes, bro. You gotta be out here, bro. You remember that one? Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, girl.
I'll wait for one more. I knew it was this way. I really haven't touched my team once I played that way.
I don't always make all the plays. I'm always put these plays.
2 years in a row. Nothing else is there. Everybody is here in their seats. Provided a spark on that drive. Comes to a halt with the 13. Now Lawrence takes over. And throws to the open field. By St. Jones.
Let's take a look at our next big stats powered by AWS. It's been Trevor Lawrence getting the ball out of his hands. You can see 2.1 on after the second half. It's been a great game plan by Doug Peterson, spreading the ball, a lot of quick throws underneath.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack. Read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it. That's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it? Treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum. Let's go.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing, Jones. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their 1st drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one.
Run play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Stafford. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 43. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a toss running left, Akers. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. 4th down, and we go from one mat to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Gay's kick is good, and the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On the sneak, it's Stafford. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only second down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and really added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Ready.
On fourth down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3.
And all deep in his home territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's 21-3. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 50, it's Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They snap it to Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Stafford looks to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Harris. Room here to run. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too, and just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Stafford.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's Stafford.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. Look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
They'll run here with Akers.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Again, it'll be Akers.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Cam Akers
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. 30. 10. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Jones now on 1st and 10. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jones completes it to Samuel. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Fights through, and now a crease. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now here's another carry for Harris, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 50, Stafford. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 24, Stafford, he'll buy some time right. And then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you.